Good evening, YouTubers. Well, here we are. What's the date today?
Oh, I don't know.
It's Sunday. It's
the
just
12th.
past midnight. It's the 13th already, Monday the 13th. Only just here in Central Europe. And it's been a Sunday. It's been very windy for the last few days. We've been doing nothing but huddle up and had to buy more wood because we burned it all because it's been cold. So we've used more wood than I anticipated. So we're finished up having to buy more. And what have you been doing this evening? Well, we've just been watching telly all day, really. I'm not doing anything in particular.
I wish I hadn't.
My wife is complaining now. She's been, she's seen things that she cannot unsee on Netflix, and we're not even going to tell you which program it was because it's sick and disgusting.
And it involves children. They should be reported to the police. Netflix. I don't know what kind of sickos choose the programs, make the programs, participate in. I want to throw up, honestly. And I want to cancel Netflix. I don't want our family exposed to anything so disgusting. Normally people are in prison for that kind of shit. What the hell is wrong with that?
Sick horror films. Remember in the old days, you had to be 18 to get into an X-rated
I'm going to
film.
get something like HBO
It's sickness like that.
Or Fire Sticks or something like that, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I wasn't really watching because it was so fucking boring.
You drag everything out forever, don't they? The
God,
story, it takes 3 episodes to get into
If
the
Netflix
the
were
plot.
going to do Once Upon a Time, it would be Once
Yeah.
Upon, and then just drag it out, and then suddenly something graphic will happen, or someone's on the toilet, or what I saw was child torture of the most disgusting graphic.
I didn't see it and I don't want to see it.
I just glanced up from my phone, went, oh my God, what's on the telly, turned it off and went out into the garden because I honestly thought I was going to throw up. There's something the matter with the people who work at Netflix. I'm sorry, there is something the matter with them if they think that is entertaining. If they think that's entertaining, are paedophiles and stuff in charge now?
We were going to cancel it anyway when they signed Harry and Meghan.
No, we are cancelling it.
The kids go, oh, we watch Netflix.
They haven't been actually. Ben and India finished watching The Walking Dead. Yeah. And they haven't watched much. They watched that I Come By on my recommendation. I wouldn't recommend this crap. All I will say is Anna Thingamajigamy that did the lesbian kiss years ago was in it. Anna Friel. It's sick. It is sick.
Plastic bags on heads and things.
Don't. That was the first season that I sort of tolerated the plastic bags on heads. God. But the child torture, no. Oh my God.
Netflix is finished.
Why are they allowing... my eyes need bleach. Having seen that. God. And I love crime shows, but...
There's other streaming people on there.
Let's get HBO, or I want to get the one that's got JJ Rabbit on it or something. That I always wanted to see that. Or films. I looked things up on Netflix. I looked up the movie Grey Gardens with Jessica, what's the name? And Drew Barrymore.
Jessica Rabbit.
They haven't got... No, not Jessica Lange, you fool. They haven't got that. So I look up another really good film. They haven't got that. I looked up The King's Speech. They haven't got that. All they've got, and these are Netflix own homegrown productions.
Even got Doctor Who.
They are the sickest. I saw one about 2 months ago where a woman just looked like a normal housewife. It was dead boring. She went for a coffee with her daughter. A terrorist walked in the room and she hacked his hand off. Woof, wallop, they showed the whole thing. That was it. I had to turn it off. I thought, my God, and what was that Ratchet thing we watched? And they started putting a needle in an eye. Graham went, turn it off. It's going.
You need a lobotomy. Here, let me pop out
No,
your
it's
eyeball.
going. It's going tomorrow. I won't have Netflix in the house.
No. And we haven't even got babies in the house.
Can you imagine if people have kids, little kids watching that crap?
Nah.
Absolute crap.
Netflix is finished. I mean, I like Star Trek. They've got loads of Star Trek on there, you know, the original. I think they've got all the seasons, but there's only so much Captain Kirk you can watch.
I can live without Captain Kirk, thank you.
And I've seen them all before anyway. You just think, oh, what's Mr.
It's
Spock?
revolting and vile.
But, you know, you don't see any eyeballs being popped out or nothing like
Oh.
that there, and plastic bags on heads.
It's horrible. I won't be able to sleep now.
Sick and depraved.
I'm going to be up
all the
all
cops,
night
all
now.
the cops in that show were dressed like Dwayne Dibley.
Who's Dwayne Dibley?
Don't you remember him from Red Dwarf? He had his collar all buttoned up like that, and big buck teeth.
Well, the police officers on this particular show, and
They all looked like
Anna
dudes.
Friel was playing one of them. I mean, I don't know who wrote this crap, but having been in the justice system myself, I can assure you, no one who's ever been arrested even, not even for shoplifting as a teenager, had any involvement. The only people who wrote that show, right, are people who've never come into contact with the police.
Ever.
Police officers are allowed to murder people, and all the other police officers know they did it, and that's fine. They're not suspended. They're not. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That doesn't actually go on in police forces. What a load of shit.
Oh, we got to let him go.
I'm just so
he's going to walk. He's
angry
going to get bail.
that they would put something like...
They cling, and the objective magistrates, and they wait till the last minute. Put you in at the last thing in the day. All kinds of tricks the police can pull.
Walking into a crime
Keep
scene
in
without, contaminating it left, right and centre, and just coming out with the sort of stupid things that
It's all
people...
bollocks. It's what I call cop porn. Okay, where you got all these hero cops
My palms
bouncing
are
around and
sweating,
evil gremlin criminals, and they're all being slapped down like that. It's all bollocks, absolute utter bollocks.
Well, I tell you, you didn't see what I saw.
No, I don't want to see it either.
No, you don't.
Trust me, I don't.
I'm going to be up all night now. I won't be able to sleep
Having
because
nightmares.
every time I close my eyes, I'll see that. Revolting people. Well, they're perverts that shoot the...
Never mind,
commissioning.
darling. I'll take your mind off it before you go to sleep.
I bet you
Think of
won't.
other things.
I bet you won't. Look, my palms are really sweating, and they only do that when I think about certain things, like flying.
Yeah. You've got steady hands.
No, not at all. I don't want to think about it.
So what are you going to do tomorrow? What's the plans for this week?
Oh,
It's all stormy,
God,
isn't it?
yeah, the wind is really strong out there.
And there's nothing in the news about the pipeline. I haven't seen a thing. All came out, the Americans blew
Maybe
it up.
that's because it's not true.
Well, I know for a fact it's too deep. It's too deep for anyone to get to who's not in the military. Okay, you need military scale equipment to get down there. And you need to have explosives and things. So it's obviously it's a government that's done it. And this
I met a
report's
guy who
come
does stuff like that once on a dolphin boat.
Well, he got licence for P4 explosives and timers.
No,
and
he
sonic
didn't have a
fucking
licence
triggers
at all.
and
You
things.
know exactly who I'm talking about. It's that nutter that we took out. He had a private charter, him and
Oh,
his
I know,
kid.
yeah,
I don't know what his name was, and his bodyguard. And he was the one I said, Captain,
Bodyguard was like
what's the tip?
Jaws, he had the teeth, everything.
Yeah, this fella was a multi-millionaire, and he said his job was transporting awkward things through war zones and stuff like that. And he was dead weird. And I said before he got off the boat, Captain wants a tip, and he gave me a £50 note.
It's true. I have to share it with the crew though. No, I don't keep tips. That's my thing when I'm captain. I face the crew, tips are yours. You share them up between yourselves.
You did keep that tip.
And, I don't
And
anymore.
you did ask me to ask him.
I don't anymore.
That's
I
the
don't
only
keep them
time
anymore.
that you have asked me to ask him. And that was because he was so odd, and it was a very rough sea.
And he was dead cheeky anyway, so I thought, well,
And
bollocks,
his
tell him we want a tip.
bodyguard was really peculiar. I was a little concerned actually going to sea with them.
He was like Jaws from the James Bond film, an enormous, great guy. Sort of guy you could just pick you up with one arm and throw you over the side,
Yeah, they were a little bit like pirates.
You look at them
weren't
and
they?
you think, I'm not going to mess with them. For sure.
Anyway, so I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
We're still hibernating until the storm's gone away. It's died down a bit now,
No, it hasn't. I've just been out in the garden. It hasn't.
hasn't it?
You're pushing
It's
the
just
phone.
quiet in the house. Okay. So that's what we do in the winter. We snuggle up and try and keep warm under the blankets, don't we?
Yeah, I'm still traumatised.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there and we'll sort of sign off. Love you and leave you. Good night. And may your God go with you. And my advice is cut Netflix off if you got it, because it's rubbish.